What's up? What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lady T, with Make It Make Sense Monday. I hope you all had a good weekend. Before I jump into the topic today, I just want to start off by saying, my condolences and my prayers to the Braxton family as Tracy Braxton passed away on the 11th. She had cancer, and when I saw that, it just was heartbreaking because I watched the Braxtons a little bit, and they were a really tight knit family. So to lose a sister, a mother, a child, a daughter, I know that that's really rough on them. So I just wanted to start today off by just saying my condolences to the Braxton family. I know that that was a tremendous loss for them. So wanted to start there. I also want to just shout out the In the Mix podcast for last week. If y'all did not get to check us out, y'all can always go back and watch that stuff. If you're not here when we go live, it's okay. Just go back, go to the In the Mix podcast for on Facebook, or you can check us out on YouTube, and you can always go back and watch whatever content that we have that we did. On Monday, I talked about stop settling. On Wednesday, Jevy was talking about can we coexist with different isms. And then on Friday, me, Jevy, and Judith recapped on Jevy's topic. And we also talked about, how the mother gets a lot of the blame when she's a single parent and the child do wrong things. People put a lot of blame on that mother. So if y'all didn't check us out last week, go back and watch that. I'm also excited to tell y'all that Fresh does return this week. I know my Fresh takers is missing they Mr. Fresh. So Fresh is back. He will be here on Thursday. So y'all make sure y'all tune in and welcome him back. And then you will get us all, which I'm excited about. But you will get us all on Friday. And I'm excited because it's been a few weeks that we've been together. So I'm looking forward to being with my fellas and just doing what we do. Y'all make sure y'all be there with us because ain't no telling what the Enemies podcast gonna have going on. Y'all know how we do it. So let's jump in. Let's jump in. Today's topic, I'm talking about dating while separated. Dating while you're separated in a marriage is what the topic is about. But before I get into it, I want to talk about why are they separated first? Like why hasn't the divorce taken place yet? Is this separation just a break or is this separation this is where we at until we do this divorce? Because people are like, why are y'all separated? Why aren't you divorced? When I think of that, I think of three reasons why it may not have happened yet. The first reason, you might have one of the parties that's not with it. They don't want to do it. They not in agreement with it. They hoping y'all can work it out. So they don't want to sign anything. They don't want to do it. And the other person just get annoyed with it and be like, you know what, whatever. And they just move on. Or it might be some financial stuff going on because divorce ain't free. You have to pay for it. So it might be a money thing. I don't have the money to do this right now. So when I get the money, I'll take care of it then. Or it could just be one of them things where you've been separated for so long to the point where you moved on, they moved on, and neither one of y'all are really even thinking about it no more because it's not really playing a factor in anything. Like y'all know that it exists, but everybody's moving on with their life. But on paper, we're still married. So it's reasons why these people are separated and haven't done a divorce yet. So that plays a huge factor in today's topic. So this topic for me is not a topic where I can give you a right or wrong answer because I feel like this is a belief topic. What you believe in. What are your views and your beliefs on this topic? How do you feel about that? Because I've been in this situation before. And when my first husband and I separated and I decided that I wanted to start dating, I got like a lot of feedback off of that, especially from like older people and like a lot of church going people. They had a lot to say about me deciding that I wanted to date because I was still married. They pretty much made me feel like I was doing something wrong. You shouldn't do that. You still a married woman. You need to take care of that situation first before you think about dating. They really made me feel bad about what I was doing. So I was like, wow, I really didn't think it was a big deal like that, but they did that. So I Googled it. And Google says, as long as you are living apart and abide by any legal agreements, dating while separated is legal. Okay. However, it also says that basically, if you decide to have a sexual relationship while you're separated, then at that point, it's like you're committing adultery. So I had to think about that for a minute. I pondered on that for a minute because I feel like if I'm single and dating and I have sex, that's a sin. If I'm married and separated and I decide to have sex in this relationship, it's a sin. So there's no sin that's greater than the other sin. So I Googled that too. If you understand the Bible, you will know that there is no sin greater than the other. Sin is just sin. There is no major sin and minor sin contained in the Bible. So at this point, whatever you're choosing to do, it's your choice. Like, you're making a decision. That's your karma. That's your life. That's your situation that you have to deal with. So can't nobody really tell you how to go about doing these things. But for me, I decided after me and my first husband separated, I started, I'm a date. So I started doing that. And when I met this dude, I told him in the beginning, because a lot of people, what they do is they don't tell you this, that I'm still married. They don't tell you that. And please, guys, if you are still married and stuff like that, you have to let people know that. Let them have that choice to say they want to deal with that, because some people don't want to deal with that. So you make sure you're letting people know. But I told this guy, I'm still married, but we're separated. And he did not have any problem with letting me know that he had a problem with it. He voiced it, but he continued to talk to me. But he let it be known that he had a problem with it. So he will always bring it up. Like, he brought it up a lot. So I knew it bothered him. But I just let him vent. And, I kept trying to reassure him, like, I'm going to take care of the situation. Just be patient with me, work with me, but he just really couldn't handle it. It bothered him. So it didn't work out. We dated for 6 months, and he couldn't deal with it. He really had a hard time dealing with it, so he had to walk away. So that shows me people different beliefs. Like, I was okay with it, but he wasn't. So that showed me. So this is why I wanted to see, like, different people opinion, because I had the people in my ear telling me I shouldn't do this. He felt some type of way. So everybody's view on this is different. So then this situation happened again in my life. So this time, though, the tables was different. I meet a guy, he's married, but he's separated and going through his divorce. He tells me that when we meet. Okay. I wasn't gonna judge that or turn my back on the situation, because I was him. I was in the same situation. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Same thing. People in my ear, you're not supposed to do that. That's a married man. It's like you doing this and that or whatever like that. But I was like, I was in the same situation. I'm okay with it. So I did it. And sure enough, he did, like he said. The divorce happened and everything like that. And 2 years later, I'm Mrs. Smith. So, saying all that to say that I agree that you can do this, because you never know what your outcome will be from it. You might block meeting somebody that's fully compatible with you, because you're saying, oh, I can't do this because I haven't did this yet. You never know who you're going to bump into and who you're going to meet. So I would never say don't do it. I think a lot of times we get so wrapped up in what other people think and what other people are saying and who's in our ear doing this, and we make decisions based off of that versus how we feel here. So I don't see anything wrong with this. If you're not having any plans on trying to rekindle your marriage or work it out, if you like separated and this is that, they doing their thing, you doing yours, y'all done with it, it's no rekindling, and you decide that you want to date, I don't see anything wrong with that. So that is my opinion. Like I said, guys, this podcast today is all your beliefs and views. There's really no right or wrong answer. So this is all about what you believe in and what you want to do. But that was my story. So I would really, really like to know how y'all feel about that, what y'all views is, because like I said, a lot of people had something to say about my situation. So I'm trying to look at these comments. Guys, good said, I don't know what that say. Oh, God said y'all together for life. Okay, thank you, JJ. I see that. And you're right, Jeffy. Make sure that y'all like and subscribe and all that stuff like that. But yeah, I really want to know how you guys feel about that, because it really shocked me, the things that people were saying when I was in these situations. I was like, wow, you really don't know what people think until things happen. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Otherwise, y'all know how we got the week lined up. Tomorrow, y'all got my boy Judas Priest. On Wednesday, you got my boy Jebby. And on Thursday, all my fresh takers, y'all get geeked up, because your boy Fresh is going to be back. And then Friday, you get us all. So y'all make sure y'all come in and y'all join us. And y'all make sure y'all, if y'all haven't subscribed to our YouTube, go on YouTube, do that. And just like, share, comment, and do the things y'all been doing. We love y'all. And I'm going to let y'all up out of here. Y'all have a great rest of the week. Peace out.